Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Wallace. Excuse my croaky voice, but I've got a cold. Can I begin by congratulating all of the candidates here? It does take a lot of courage to put your hand up for public office. Thank you for coming out tonight. A little bit about myself to start off with. I lived on the coast for 32 years, Leone, and now 4 kids. I'm a builder by trade, barrister by profession. What has driven me over the last 9 years that I've been a federal member is essentially 4 things. And having lived on the coast in different parts on the coast, we have missed out on a lot of infrastructure that I have seen in that 32 years. So I want to build better roads and rail, and that is something that, unlike what Karen has just said, that I have delivered. $7.2 billion worth of road and rail and community infrastructure is what I've delivered over the last 9 years. I'm passionate about small business, having come from 30 years of small business before coming into Parliament. I know what it's like to sweat blood, how you're going to make payroll on a Wednesday night, how you're going to pay your staff. You often put your staff ahead of yourself. I have been driven with about mental health, and in fact I have led the charge and in fact have changed the way Australia deals with the treatment in particular of eating disorders, and I'm very, very proud of that. Finally, I believe it's so important as a federal member that one of your principal responsibilities is to keep Australians safe. And as I'm the Deputy Chair of the Intelligence and Security Committee and the Defence Committee, I take that responsibility very, very seriously. I've had the privilege of being the Deputy Chair on both committees in the last 3 years, and I've led the Defence Committee for about 5 or 6 years prior to that. I want the Sunshine Coast to be a place where our kids can grow up, where they can learn, earn and retire. The last thing I want young people to do is feel like they need to move somewhere else to get a decent job. Now, young people like Jack wants to move over to London in a few short months. That's fine, but I don't want to see a situation where young people feel that they have to move away to get ahead. That's why I believe that if we build the right infrastructure here, both community and transport infrastructure, and we maturate our industry here, we provide a mature industry of multiple kinds of business. Young people will want to stay because they can earn good money and have families here. So thank you very much for coming tonight. I hope you'll get an opportunity to learn a little bit more about what makes us tick in the questions that we get to answer. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you. Well done. We've started.